Yo, I got caught up in those bars.
Nothing like clear, crisp bars. There's nothing in the world like it. Nothing.
It's like a fresh cup of water.
That part,
hydrated.
spring water, the good stuff. That come in the green bottle, that Mountain Valley.
Glass.
The good water, the glass bottle, that
There we
one.
go. Mic check. There we go. Yes.
Hold up, man.
Hydrating.
Let's
I
let
like
you
that.
know what I like about this man right here. We could just sit and have regular conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
We talk about culture and hip hop throughout our lives.
Yes.
Right? And it's interesting when you get in a position of power, so to speak, or leverage, and you get on these microphones, people tend to shy away from the fundamentals, the core of what got us into this culture.
Ooh.
And we come up with these arguments and these excuses to why the things that mattered most to us in the beginning matter least to us now. Like creativity.
Okay.
Like being innovative. Like lyricism. Like individualism.
Yes.
Like praise for those who raised the bar. We start praising metrics. We start praising viral moments and headlines, right? We start praising trends. And so I dare say with this young man, when he first started coming up to this show, is out of shit. Well, I don't know what year. It might have been 2011, 12,
10?
somewhere around that time. He was one of the first MCs to come here and set the tone. We were on a mission to elevate the conversation and elevate the output that comes out of our culture and not being influenced or corrupted or infiltrated by the powers that be, that now we all are starting to recognize what was behind the curtain of the music business.
Right.
When we see the collapse of these record labels, when we see, when we learning that some of these things that we believed about artists and their success in terms of analytics and metrics weren't true, right? But those who sustain,
Yes.
those who have longevity,
Yes.
are those who have innovation, they have individualism, and there's another word I'm looking for.
Intellect.
Talent.
Oh.
Okay, intellect.
I was
That
asking
works.
Thank you. Talent and skill. Jeff, you mind closing that door for me? Talent and skill. I'm setting this up because I'm super proud of this guest. I really, he's somebody I feel like that was born and raised at the same time we were, even though he's younger than us. We share the same values, I believe, in the same morals. As I watch him go on platforms like a Curtis King or Ray Daniels, and I watch him talk about the science of this art form that we call rap. And I want to thank him. You could find him, whether he's with Clive Davis over there at NYU, whether you see him doing speaking gigs on his own, whether he's on different platforms, or whether he's with his own organization, Pendulum. I want to say thank you to your contributions to our community, to our culture, and to our intellect.
Thank you.
Because people are shying away from that.
That's true.
Curiosity is dead, right? And we tend to focus on the hate and not pay attention to the praise, right? As you said in your lyrics. Welcome him back to the show, man. Give it up for the one and only, the legendary Mickey Factz is here, man.
Big facts. Big facts.
Mickey Factz. Mickey, he didn't come alone.
Right, that
Mickey,
part.
who you got with you, man?
I got my guy Chilla Jones in the building.
Chilla Jones.
We got Show Rocker in the building.
Chilla Jones. Show Rocker. Pay the rapper.
Rhymecology, and we got my man Rap Seminar. We all in the building today.
Y'all all in the building. And this is this is your team.
Yes, this is my
at
team.
Pendulum, right?
Co-owners and a former student who is now an employee of us.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Let's start with this. Mickey Factz is here. He got a new album, One Above All, that's coming out November 7th.
Yes.
We just played the track, Bring It Back. Yep. Pendulum is one of a kind.
Yeah.
It's a very unique platform. Can you break down the beginnings and what is its purpose? What do you hope to achieve?
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, it was one of those scenarios where during the pandemic, we saw the tragic loss of DMX. We saw the tragic loss of Shock G, and the other tragic loss of Black Rob.
Yeah.
And, those MCs, they have hit records, they have stature, and sadly and uncomfortably, we saw their affairs weren't in order in the public eye. And for me, you know, I don't have the accolades as they have from a hit record perspective. That's one of the things that has always eluded me for whatever reason. So I said to myself, well, you know, I don't want this to happen to me. So I want to try to create something for myself and try to teach hip hop. And I was told no everywhere because you need a master's to teach at higher ed. So everywhere I went to apply for a job, they told me no. And one day I was just like, you know what, man, I'm just going to have to do it myself. And, you know, we started this thing in 2022.
Yeah.
And, you know, they say, you know, most businesses fail after 2 years, and we are operational as of 4 years as of February next year. And
Let's go.
you know, we went against the grain because, you know, you got to think about, you know, during the pandemic, it was so many scams going on, and a lot of people just didn't trust, you know, what was happening. So we had to kind of push through that narrative. We had to stay the course, and we had to get a lot of people that we consider our peers and legends of the game to kind of solidify what it is that we do. And that kind of helped us, you know, march along into this space of teaching not only lyricism, not only rhythm and style, but also, you know, hip-hop mental health. Our students are required to go to our rhymecology classes because, you know, we want to make sure that the emotion is in their music. We don't want to create robotic MCs. You know, we teach the business of hip-hop. You know, we teach how to create content. We have poetry classes. And then, you know, we also get together in person, you know, so it's not just us that's here, you know, our whole, you know, some of our students are here, they flew in from all over the world to come here this weekend because we have our retreat this weekend. So, yeah.
Y'all did something with Raz, right?
Yeah, we did something with Razcast last night. Shout out to Raz. I had 5 mics. Yeah. You know, so our students performed last night. My man Basics, he performed. He flew in from Canada, Montreal. You know, and it was a good situation. Shout out to Mellow Man, Ace, and Kwame and everybody that was there last night.
Mellow Man, Ace came out?
Yeah, Mellow Man was out last night.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mellow Man, Ace. Legend out here on the West Coast.
Of course.
Kwame, we had him on the show recently.
Yeah.
Another legend. Bun B was the first keynote speaker right at the right at the graduation. Right?
Yes. Yep. Shout out to Big Bro Bun B. You know, he didn't know what he was walking into when he came and did it that first time, and he walked out saying that Pendulum Inc. is a wellness center. You know, after he saw everybody's reaction to being at the school, and you know, I just told him I need you to, you know, be a commencement speaker for 15 minutes. I said, I'll take care of your flight. If you need a room, I got you. I'll get you car service, whatever it takes. I just need you here, you know, for that inaugurational, you know, commencement speaker. And he said, Mickey, I got you, brother. And he was phenomenal.
Of course, that's Bun B. Give it up for Bun B, man.
Shout out to Bun.
People, this is something you want to. We got a lot of kids that tune into this show. A lot of youth, parents who grew up in hip hop. If they want to get their children involved with Pendulum, how can they do it?
They could just DM us at Pendulum Inc. on Instagram, or DM me on any of the social media platforms. I have OCD, so I answer every DM.
Mickey.Factz.
Yeah, Mickey.Factz. I'm at CKEY.FACTZ on Instagram. Twitter.com if you're still on there. X, Mickey Factz. Facebook. Most people probably on TikTok now, so real Mickey Factz on TikTok. And just DM me, send me a message, you know, and we respond back to everybody because you just never know who you're talking to, you know, and you want to make sure that everybody gets that same response and love, because we're all human and we all have the same goals in this space. So if you've ever sent me a DM, as long as you're not soliciting and you just jumping in my inbox, then yeah, we can have a conversation.
Hey man, there's you respond to any and everybody, right, including your haters, right? Because I'm thinking about the song Money Dance, right? And then well, you say this is a tribute to my haters. You say we don't block our haters, right? What? You press mute or something on them. But so when you talk about wellness, health and wellness, one of the things I did was kind of cut back on reading people comments and critique. I don't need to hear this shit.
Right.
You know, you don't do that. What's the theory?
So on Twitter, I don't block anybody.
Okay.
I mute them.
Okay.
So they'll be talking to a wall. They're not talking to me. They're not talking to me. I'd never see it, but they have to see me. So I don't want to block you so you can't see my success. I want you to continue to see my success and talk to me as if I'm going to actually see it. I never see hate on my Twitter wall. And if you come on my post on Instagram, I'm deleting your comment. I don't have to deal with that. I'm deleting it before you even can finish typing it. It's gone. It never was here. Same thing on Facebook. I'm deleting it. I'm not dealing with any of that. Because for me it's, and you know, my guy DJ, he was telling me, he was like, yeah, but it, you know, leaving the comments up, it adds to the algorithm. But what about my mental health, brother? You know what I'm saying? So like
that part.
It's not. I'm not here for none of that, man. You gotta go. And then listen, I'm not responding to you if you ain't got a profile pic.
Hello.
We're not doing this no more, man.
Okay.
I need to see your face. If why am I arguing with somebody? Why am I gonna argue with somebody with a picture of somebody that I actually know and it's not you?
Feel stupid, huh?
There was this guy. It was this guy with Jadakiss face on talking crazy. I was like, that ain't Jadakiss. I know Jadakiss. Nah, I'm not responding to you, man. That almost happened this morning. I saw somebody. Because I did a breakdown on Cam. Shout out to Cam.
On his lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, on his lyric style. Yeah.
And then this guy was like, this guy is trash. Why would you do that? He has 6 followers. I typed this whole thing out. I looked at his page. He ain't got no profile. I deleted it. I said, man, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with you, man. Get out of here. If you don't got no profile pic, I'm not talking to you.
There it is. Mickey Factz, man. You stand on yours. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yes.
And I like what you did with Cam. I like what you did with Ray Daniels.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Shout out to Ray
Daniels.
Yeah.
That's my brother, man.
You know, Ray is a pillar in this thing, man.
Yes.
He done been behind a lot of successful careers.
Yes.
From A&R to management. You know, big names.
Super big names.
And so I thought it was great to watch you guys interact. One of the things I like about you is your subject matter, your content. You made a conscious decision to kind of veer away from violence, right?
Yeah.
A while back, but it didn't seem like probably initially it would work, you know, because right now a lot of the what are your thoughts on the conversation that we're having in hip hop right now, not just on speaking platforms, but also in songs?
So, I think that hip hop has always. Somebody said this to me the other day. They was like, who is this era's public enemy? And you know, and I was like, wow, that's a great question. And I didn't have an answer for them. And late last night, I saw this guy, Cure Paranoia. Have you guys heard of that
Cure
guy?
Paranoia. Let's look him up.
I think that's what his name is. I saw that thing, and this guy he's just giving so much information, and he's doing it with so much style, so much technique. It's really, really good. And I saw that on my flight to LA yesterday. I thought that was pretty good. But in terms of just the conversation, I just feel like there needs to be more conversation about life. Like, I feel like life has just it feels like hip hop has been more escapism than anything, right? Like, everybody just is kind of avoiding the realities of what we are experiencing in the nation right now. It's almost kind of like we're in the Matrix. You know, people are still rapping about spending a lot of money, you know, when, you know, EBT is cut off, I think, as of what, like 2 days ago or something like that?
I don't. Heather?
Shit, I don't know. I don't fucking want to know either. I hope that ain't a part of my shit.
Some states will be cutting it off.
There it is,
I thought it was the first of the month.
When is it,
I
Mike?
thought it was the first.
Some SNAP benefits are scheduled to come to an end in most states by November the 1st. But some states are already cutting back, saying they won't be funded by October 28th and October 29th and October 30th. So different states at different timelines, and they'll be cutting back and run out of benefits.
Right.
There might be an emergency contingency plan that could last a couple more weeks past November the 1st, but after those 2 weeks, the extension and the remaining discretionary budget will run out.
Damn.
That's scary.
So
as
we
hell,
do.
man.
You know,
Shout out
Chilla Jones. You heard my man Mike Muse over there. That's what we do.
He just pulled up out of nowhere.
That's what we do. You know where y'all at.
Shout out to Mike Muse. Look at him.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you. There's so many things I like to ask you because I love your curriculum.
Yeah.
I love how you teach, and I think these are very necessary conversations to have. I want to ask you about AI.
Okay.
Because you were very vocal with AI, especially about Timberland. That time Timberland got caught up in the fiasco of using someone else's beats.
Right.
But AI is something that's inevitable. On the flip side, you got our counterpart, Lupe Fiasco, who's also a teacher. Give it up for Lupe Fiasco, who's a professor at Johns Hopkins.
Lupe. Yes, sir.
Right? And he's using AI to teach rhymes.
Yeah.
And so what are your thoughts on AI and how we could best utilize it in rap? Is there a place for AI to write rhymes?
I don't subscribe to it being a place to write rhymes.
Okay.
I think that the creativity should still come from the soul of the artist, in my opinion, right? And that's, obviously I know my bro Lou has his own, vision for it. But I personally just don't. I don't want to feed AI the knowledge that we have at Pendulum Inc. Right? There's just things that AI can't do with what we have because we have the actual science behind some of the techniques that we have. So we won't be feeding AI that stuff. So there's things that it just won't be able to do. Now, yes, can it rhyme? Sure, it can rhyme. Can it multi? Sure, because people are feeding that. But then there's like some intricacies to lyricism that we have specifically that we will not be feeding into. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So do I think AI serves a space in the music industry? Yes, but not in writing rhymes per se.
Mickey Factz is here. Give him a round of applause. Show Rocker is here. Chilla Jones is here. These boys got bars. They got bars. Heather B. When I'm talking to Professor Mickey.
Yeah.
And I asked Professor Mickey, from your point of view, which MC in the battle, not in the career,
Right.
Executed the best, and what would be your reason for that MC getting the edge in the battle with Kendrick and Drake?
Okay. So I think that
Professor Factz.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've shared my opinion on this. Again, I had to mute both of their names because it was just too much to see on Twitter.
Okay.
But for me, I felt like Kendrick showcased what needed to happen to kind of take that W. It was a lot of character assassination. Technically and lyrically, he just did a little bit more. I do feel like that Drake went into it trying to, he was antagonizing him, but he also wanted to kind of attempt to out-rap him. And I think that it just didn't work out that way. When I went on Curtis King, I did say that Drake had more multis than him. Like if we were to count him out, that was there. But from a win standpoint, I had Kendrick winning the battle.
Multis, you got to break that down. I know what a multi
so
is. I spit them too.
Oh yeah. We
my
know what you
freestyle.
do.
Boy.
We know what you do. We know what you do.
Mouse way.
Shout out to Magoo,
Toodaloo is crazy. So anything with a word that has more than one syllable is considered a multisyllabic word. So if you match the vowels and the syllables with that, then you get that as a rhyming word. So you know, Drake was doing that a lot, and I feel like he felt like that was going to be enough to win when, you know, Kendrick was attacking him, you know, ferociously a little bit too much.
Okay. Now, there's also a sentiment because that battle got to be so damn dark.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I tuned out after, shit, man. It's
Did you?
It started stressing me out. No, I didn't. I'll listen to everything. Who am I fooling here?
I'm like, don't be doing that in front of me.
I am hip-hop. Of course I listen to the battle. I just don't always interject because I'm at a different place in my career, right? And I know what people do with your words.
Right. But you know, I think for someone such as yourself, I mean, you gave Jay and Nas their first interview together.
Yes.
Right? So you was there, you know, for that when that was the biggest battle in hip-hop. And then you brought them together. These two guys will not be together.
They won't be together.
No, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Nah, what do you think there's been a sentiment, you know, from a lot of people in the culture, but mostly for people out of the culture that says this is stupid, this battling thing, let's just get rid of it. Let's eradicate it. It's not good for the community. It's not good for the culture. What are your thoughts on that?
Nah, I mean, sometimes you gotta spank somebody. Sometimes you gotta remind somebody sometimes that this is what happens when you cross that line. And you know, I think it's as long as it doesn't, you know, go into, you know, the streets or anything like that, it's all fair. You know what I mean? Just keep it respectful. And you know, sometimes you gotta remind people. I mean, that's just the reality of the scenario and the situation, and especially just even from the space of battle rap, like they get in each other's faces, they go back and forth, they shake it out, and then they go in their separate ways. It's hip hop was built on that competition aspect, and if we remove that, then it's like we are bending to the realm of society in this particular era, where it's like you can't say anything, and hip hop has always been the voice of the people in the streets.
So, and this is for all of y'all, but let's start with Mickey.
Yeah.
So is this era of hip-hop battling different? Because Sway and I can attest to, I thought I'd never see KRS-One and Shan together. I thought I'd never see Ice Cube and Common together. I thought I'd never see Nas and Jay-Z together. Like, we say these nevers, but then eventually 5 years pass, 10 years, 50, Fat Joe, all of the things that we saw, and then somehow, some way, they come together. 5 years, 10 years, Farrakhan gets involved. I don't know. I'm just kind of telling you what we saw.
Right.
So do you think this era takes it so personal that they can never get together again?
I think that this specific battle is that. I think that Drake and Kendrick, they don't like each other for real. And I think that there was just lines crossed on both sides. I think that, you know, bringing up someone's, you know, partner and then calling someone a P-file and then doing that at the Super Bowl, I mean, I can't.
Okay, all right. That's all. I'll take all of that. Jay said, I skeeted in your baby seat. Like, that's up there with one of those things, though, Facts. Like, we're heads. Like, we're hip-hop heads in here. Like, lyric for lyric, bar for bar. I relish it. Like, I'm like, damn, there's no way I could be his friend. Like, I got to punch you in the face when I see you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we watched them somehow come together.
Nas
did the rock salute. Like, what are we saying?
Nas is a better man than Kendrick.
That's just
Kendrick,
right? And Kendrick down the block. Kendrick came up in the Compton era. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
That's what I'm saying. Is this era just different?
I just think with these two MCs, I just can't see it. Like he did it at the Super Bowl. Like Nas did it. Jay and Nas, they was at Summer Jam. That was a contained space in New York, and we heard rumblings of it.
Right, but at that time, the Super Bowl wasn't even an option. You know what I'm saying?
So that was the biggest
stage,
thing.
yeah.
Yes, but this is a global stage, and he's performing this particular record as his headlining song all over the world, and then everybody is screaming that line everywhere, even Drake fans. I just think it's just, and maybe it's too fresh. Maybe
Okay,
it's,
maybe it's
Maybe
too
it's
fresh.
too fresh.
Yeah.
Because when you look at, no one ever thought, I didn't think that Jeezy and Gucci
Big facts.
would do a versus. I mean, it's,
Right.
okay.
it's death involved in that.
It-
You know what
yeah.
I mean? You know,
I mean,
like,
but Kendrick also did say, like, he saw Drake and Kanye get together. You a bigger man than me. That's literally what Kendrick
okay.
said. He said that on his
Yeah.
last
They
album.
all
Yeah.
still very young, and I feel like in this era of therapy, who knows what can happen in the future?
That's what I'm saying,
Reconciliation
'cause
could be on the
I
menu.
didn't see. For
Well,
us, I never saw Jay and Nas except
a
like
check.
But
a
a
check.
check brought them together.
I don't know.
A
if
business
I don't know
deal
if
brought them together.
But then okay, and I know these guys. I know they want to answer, but
I would
then,
love to hear too.
But
Yeah.
then you gotta think about Kendrick's opponent. You gotta look at the art, the person on the other side,
Okay.
and the type of person that guy is. You know what I'm saying? And that's Drake, right? He's an emotional guy, and he takes things to heart. Like he had a great freestyle fighting Irish, but he was going at LeBron because LeBron was at
Right.
was at the show. So
Yeah.
I don't know. This is not like Nas and Jay.
Okay, Chilla Jones is here. Give him a big round of applause. What up, Chilla?
I love this conversation.
What up, what
I
up,
love
what up,
it.
what
I
up?
love hip hop.
What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good?
How many battle belts you on?
Belts.
I own a few different championships.
You on a few different championships.
Champion of the year, King of the Dodge champion.
You better talk your shit,
Pip,
man.
pip, pip,
Few
pip,
different
pip.
things.
What you standing up for getting riled up? You want a belt?
Few different things.
I feel like I got the title or something, right?
Right.
Few different things.
You
know,
battled
we out
Charlie
here.
Clips before, right?
Twice.
Twice, right?
Yep.
What was the outcome of that?
I'll let you ask Charlie.
Oh wow.
I'll let you ask Charlie.
The point I'm making, though, the people that you battled, are you still cool with?
100%. Every single one.
Okay.
Every single one.
I
I
like
think the battle rap culture is a little different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we're literally contracted for a job, right?
Okay.
And so the way we look at it, the way we approach it, like if I get contracted and paid a good amount of money,
Mm-hmm.
listen, I'll give you a 10-minute window to say whatever you gotta get off your chest, and then go get my money after.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cool. There are battlers who may cross the line. There are battlers who may say things that are triggering. They may talk about your, loved ones, people who have passed, and things like that. And there's still real life consequences for that in most cases. But for me and what I've gone through in my experience in the past 14 years that I've been, a name in this battle culture, I don't feel like I have any enemies. I don't have anybody who I've crossed the line and have upset them, and nobody's really gone to that extent with me. I think the difference comparatively with like Kendrick and Drake and Jay and Nas, for me, it's one thing. It's social media.
Oh.
That's it, right?
Okay.
Like instead of with Jay and Nas, it was like you'll hear it in the barbershop.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's true.
You'll hear it, in certain spaces privately, right? We'll have this discussion in private, and Jay or Nas won't be privy to it, right? Now we're in an age where everything is on Front Street, everything is publicized. So not only is Drake having to deal with these certain things, and Kendrick as well, but now he's getting 15,422 notifications on every social media platform
It's an amplifier.
right in his face. So imagine how that affects you if you have an ego. Imagine how that affects you if you're sensitive, right? I think that it's just a different ball game with the way social media is and how that's changed the landscape of hip hop. So I think that's the biggest difference between Jay and Nas and Kendrick and Drake. It's just the era that we're in. We're in the social media era where everything's gonna get thrown in your face a million times. You're gonna have to see it when you pick up your phone, when you log into your socials, when you go to the shade room, TMZ,
On the news. It could be anywhere.
everywhere. You know what I'm
Grocery
saying?
store.
So
Yeah.
it's just a different climate that we're in,
Yeah.
and I think that makes it so much worse to be able to like forgive somebody or find any type of peace or you know what I'm saying
It
after
never-
something like that.
It went into the machine, so it's never it's never going away.
Yeah,
I got it.
it's just different.
I like this conversation.
I love it.
You
Yeah.
from where you from? Boston?
Yes, sir.
Boston.
Yes, sir. Boston, Mass. Born and
That's the
raised.
boss. Who's the illest MC to ever come out of Boston prior to you?
I'm glad you said prior to.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Nah, shout out to Ed O.G. obviously.
Of course.
Ed O.G.
The
is
Bulldogs, yeah.
definitely one of the forefathers. Shout out to Manterra, Champagne Gang.
Guru, I believe, from
Guru.
Gangstar. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Boston,
Guru. Rest
yeah.
in peace.
What terminology from?
He's from Lawrence, just outside of
Okay,
Boston.
okay.
Definitely one of the most prolific from Mass for
Okay,
sure. Shout out
okay.
Static Selector as well.
Okay, so I love
Yeah.
my
Put
status.
on.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Current day, shout out Millie's, shout out Bia, Joyner Lucas, Cousin Stiz, Token. The Massachusetts scene right now is definitely on the way up.
Nice.
Everybody's been cooking and putting in work, man. So I'm proud of all my peers.
Joyner Lucas, salute to that kid, man. Yeah,
Sure.
you're right. You naming something. I'm glad you
Yeah.
count that out. Show Rocka,
What's going on?
what up, man? Pay the rappers, man.
Say that, yo.
Pay the fucking rappers, bro.
I like that.
You like that?
Thank you.
No problem, man. Now, where you from?
I'm from New Haven, Connecticut.
New Haven.
Wow.
Money
Okay.
craving New Haven.
Money craving New Haven. What was your entry to the game?
I've been rapping since I was a little kid, man.
Uh-huh.
Since Salt and Peppers Push It, my mama gave me a tape, and ever since then, like I knew I just wanted to rap.
Okay. And did you anticipate ever becoming? What is your title with Pendulum? Are you the
I'm a professor of
rap tech?
advanced rap techniques. I teach the big dogs.
The hell?
Me and
Who-
Chilla
who
co-teach
gave
the
you the
class.
right?
Chilla did. Chilla and Mick.
Love.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What's the difference between teaching technique and advanced techniques?
Well, when you teach advanced techniques, you do the stuff that you see people doing on your freestyles, on your radio show. Not just, okay, you can do a multisyllabic rhyme. You can rhyme, this word with that word. No, this is different. This is where you start to mix your complex flow patterns, where you do things like a reverse punchline, you rhyme backwards, and all the things that kind of give you that wow factor that when you see somebody on a freestyle platform, you say, yo, son is nice.
Yeah, and you teach that.
We teach them how to do it. Yo, Sway.
You teach that. I'm like you can't teach them what to say.
We can't teach them what to say. We can't give them the lived experience, but we could give them the textbook. And once you have the fundamental skills, then you got to add the sauce on it yourself.
Yeah, I love this, man. I wish
Me
we had more
too.
time too. I want to sit and talk with y'all all
It's
day.
a great convo.
Tracy,
Big
jump
facts.
in. I know you got a question.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What I appreciate about all three of you, you're all preserving depth in a very surface level era that we're in, and especially since you guys are all teaching, I'm just wondering, short form content dominates our attention spans, right? And cuts our attention spans. In the classroom, like, how are you unlearning that with the students? I'm sure you're seeing how it impacts their capacity to just sit still and pay attention. I would love to know it from inside the classroom. And also super, super extra shout out to you, Mickey, because the fact that you were once enrolled as a student at NYU and now you are hired as faculty is just the craziest full circle
Mickey Factz.
moment
Mickey
that
faculty.
we just gotta highlight. And plus we got a great friend in common too, our girl Alex Wolf, tech philosopher. So I have to shout her out too. But yeah, talk about the unlearning.
All right, let me just pull my chain out. Hold on.
Let's go.
Is that your
Purple
ID?
diamonds.
That's my chain. That's not
your
my
chain?
ID. That's my chain. That's my piece. You see my
That's your
piece?
Oh, look, Mickey Faculty. They changed his name.
Mickey Perp.
I did my first class yesterday, actually.
Oh, wow.
And it was a 3-hour class. And they loved every single minute. And then after class, they was like, okay, let's talk about office hours. We want to continue this conversation. And I think a lot of it is hip-hop is not as mundane as the academic space can be. You know, when it's being taught by, you know, older people that do not have their pulse on what the younger people and generation want, it could kind of come across as, okay, enough is enough. You know, what we try to do is we try to meet our students where they are and let them know that they're not alone in this space, right? They might feel scared, they might feel like there's a language barrier, but we do our best to connect with everybody in that space, and it's a safe space for us, right? And I do my due diligence to let them know that, hey, yeah, even though I do this and I do this and I know that person and I know that person, I know you. And you matter in this moment right now, and let's utilize this time to show that you matter. And once they see that, it's the floodgates is open, and they can stay there for 8 hours if I ask them to. You know what I mean?
Locked in.
This is what I want to do, man. We've been talking a lot. First of all, congratulations to Mickey Factz. You got the new album, One Above All,
Yes,
right?
Yep, that's
November
dropping
7th.
November 7th.
November the 7th.
Go pre-order that.
Do you feel pressure? You guys are like teaching people how to be extraordinary artists, and now you put out your art, and everybody gonna be critiquing it, right?
You know, I mean, that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be critiqued. This art is meant to be critiqued. So, you know, if somebody doesn't like something that I'm doing, I mean, that's their opinion. You can't please everybody. Even Jesus had haters.
I was gonna go to song. I ain't gonna go.
He had a hater at the table with him.
He had a hater at the table with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
Yeah.
you can't duck a hater, B.
Do we
Can't duck a hater.
overuse the word genius? I feel like in recent years, I've just seen genius thrown out in so many different ways. And for folks that I wouldn't personally, you know, give that title to, but I also understand that the term genius, the compliment genius, can be subjective. But I wonder if you see it as that, or is there a standard that we should all collectively uphold before we call someone a genius?
I mean, I think that, you know, in this particular era that we're in, words are diluted a lot. You know, people get called geniuses, people get called legends.
MCs.
Oh,
Talk to him.
Well, y'all adding on the list. I'm at the grocery store too.
people get called goats. You know, like
Goats and legends.
you know, so like, you know, I just think words.
DJs.
Oh, she's cooking
So
tonight.
now
Sorry,
Shots fired.
All right.
It's
I love
a
Heather
trigger.
B. I love Heather B so much.
Man,
I
got
love
to.
her so
She need to be a
much.
keynote speaker.
I'm here. I'm
The
here to
pendulum.
watch.
Oh my goodness.
I'm here to watch.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever
Pull
you're
up.
ready, Heather. We'll bring
Pull
you
up
up.
on us.
But so you agree with Trace? You
Tracy.
think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, genius to me, genius is Steve Jobs.
Okay.
That's genius, right? He changed an entire culture. He changed an entire generation. That's genius. Michael Jackson, that's genius. You know, Kanye, even as wild as he may be, that's genius
That's
to
genius.
me. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Einstein, like, that's genius to me. When somebody, you know, does something that is cool and it looks great and he is done one time and then calling him a genius, no, that's luck.
Oh, that's just a hit record. All right.
That's just a hit.
Mike Muse, you want to jump in?
Yeah, I do actually. I just have a question about the teaching and the structures in particular, and your students are going to be like future MCs. How do you guys instruct them about song structure and what to draw upon? And the reason why I say that, we have a lot of freestyles come up here, and you can tell the difference from those who are very well-versed, well-read, have seen some things, versus those that has maybe just a limited POV. If you guys talk about that at all.
So that's the class that I teach, right?
Okay.
Oh,
What's it
wow.
called?
It's called Advanced Rhythm and Style, and that is the senior class, right? So after they done with Chilla Jones and Show Rocker, right, and in that class they prepare you for this arena.
Okay.
When they come to my class, I tell them specifically, everything you learn there, throw that shit out the window. You come in here to create a vibe. You're coming here to create an aura. You're coming here to unlearn what you learned for song structure. It's about the content. It's about the feeling of what you are putting together, right? And then on top of that, they've already been at the school for 2 years. Our school, Pendulum Inc., for 2 years, maybe 3. So they've been in classes with Jeff, right, at Rhymecology. They've been in that group therapy session when they're breaking down and talking about different emotions, whether it may be grief or loss or depression or fighting suicide or these things. And that's like a mandatory class for them. So now when they come to me, I tell them, listen, we have to now dumb down everything. We have to create hypnosis, right? Music is hypnosis. You have to put hooks in your verses. You have to put hooks in your choruses. You have to create melody. You have to have chorus crafting, all of these different things to sustain a space. And then when they're done with us, we take them to Pendulum Sync with our other professor, Professor Dean Kano, who places 300 songs in the sync licensing space. So now we hire him so he doesn't have to place 300 songs. He'll place 200 and then the other 100 will go to our students, because now after coming to me, they go to him and he's going to ensure that the songs feel more ready and palatable for society.
Damn, Professor Factz. I like that, man. This is what we're going to do. We got Chilla Jones in the building. We got Show Rocker in the building.
Hey.
We got Mickey Factz in the building. You know what's next. We going to come back, and everything they just talked to you about, they about to demonstrate it.
Yes,
all right? That's coming up next. Shade 4 or 5.
I'm just adding to the list, Mike Mills. It's
And
just, I've been
definitely don't
sitting
call
here
yourself
thinking.
a journalist.
Influencer. I don't like that word either.
Any other ones before we get?
But yeah, but something before they start spitting. We'll get to the bars.
Hey, Horace, where Horace go?
Who knows?
Oh, he's right there.
I need Horace in here. Horace should be teaching at Pendulum. He's written hit records before. He's A&R for Nas projects. That's Horace. Braveheart's Horace. That's Horace. What up, Horace?
Danye was good.
I'm just saying, man. Mickey wants you to come teach one day.
Wow,
That's the horse from Uchiwali?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Of course
cooked
he
that
must
verse.
be. I heard he husky.
Yeah. But I want Horace, whenever we do these, I like Horace to kind of oversee it, to give his feedback and the whole nine. So you know who you rocking with. And, it's good to have everybody here. Jeff is a good friend with my partner, King Tech, and Jeff posts stuff that on behalf of us. He got a this or that album. That album went gold, and with me, King Tech, and DJ Revolution. The whole concept of this or that was back then, 99, we were like, you could go with this, which is hip-hop, rooted in hip-hop, or you go with that, which is rooted in industry.
Right.
And so that's when we were on our, when we was marching back then. I don't be marching right now. But have y'all ever been to L.A.?
Yeah.
Chilla, you been there? Yo?
Yeah,
So Rocker,
yeah.
Yeah? Are you familiar with the area?
Nah,
You know where you are?
I know I'm in L.A.
No, that's not. No, that's not where you are.
I don't know.
No. Chilla Jones, you know where you are?
I mean, I'm at Sway. That's all that matter right now.
Close. You almost there, man.
I know where I'm at.
Where you at, Mickey Factz?
I'm in the land of the hyenas.
You know exactly where you at.
Yeah,
You done explored this valley many a time.
Yeah, I smelt it as soon as I walked in. I said, it feels good to be home.
Good to be home. We expanded the home now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this is what we gonna do. You about to get thoroughly entertained. Some of the best freestyles that have ever happened on this show have been penned by this man.
Crazy.
Some of the most legendary. We have cult followings because of his verses. I be having kids come up to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're talking about Mickey's verse. And I'm like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
So let's get thoroughly entertained. These dudes ain't got nothing to prove. They hold belts. They've been in this for a long time. They got experience. This is an exhibition for your enjoyment.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Valley of Hyenas. Turn that beat up, John. Drop that beat on.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's Mickey. Yeah. It feels good to be back here.
Good to have you, Mick.
Yeah.
Pendulum in the building.
Look. Rest in peace to Asada Shakur. If she told me one thing is that we gotta endure. Sway knew since 08. When I got in the door, I'm the guy people gotta endure. Still the best with views. Pendulum school, extra cool. I tweet my opinion. Shit hit the net is news. Haters is mad. I got influential views. confused. Rappers walk me through their bars to get met with views. Top floor, Trump Tower, presidential views. Watch Raw, sundial, presidential hues. I don't make drill music, I just bless the tunes. So if I gotta drill music through your head, you're screwed. I ain't lax, I'm in LAX. True indeed, used to fly out of JFK, but they blew his dreams. In Atlanta, my heart's filled with crueler themes. Chilla flying out of Logan so much he's Wolverine. Y'all lying, sparks flying. Would you believe that I got the mutant gene? And you know it supersedes you and me? I was talking yesterday through the pendulum. Look what I said this way. I love Cardi and respect the J, but you an imaginary player like Drop Dead Fred, okay? Rocking newer Marys and scooping fairies. You know what I do to Billies. What I do on a daily is super scary. Dropped out of NYU to teach there. I'm pulling strings like ukuleles. Prepared for anything, I'm super ready. Jason with 2 machetes. Or Neo in the Matrix, agents shooting semis. Patience but moving petty. Damn near gay to kill the parade and threw confetti. They asked me for a band, damn. They should have symbol and sexy. Still a symbol for sexy. Push keys, competition for Pepsi. That's Coke, give Mickey an SP. And then you feeling me Desi while shorty feeling my trumpet like Dizzy Gillespie. Look what her cheeks do. Child prodigy, look at my gene pool from my footage in preschool. Bullets in people, words are weapons, I put bullets in people. Stop doing push-ups, I'm not looking as Diesel. 225 on the bench, pull-ups and Kegels like I'm putting a needle with steroids. Oh yeah, boy, shouldn't be legal. Holy flow, my picture should be put in cathedrals. Trying to be Christ-like, every day with it. The way he died on the cross, I'll get the hang of it. Oh yeah, the favorite. I copy my writing style, so you know they plagiarist. If I rematch somebody dangerous, shit, taking 2 L's, not even with angling. A big fan of Big L, he on my greatest list. Big fan of LL, he almost made me quit. The last time I was with my dude Sway, I was Robert Downey Jr. on the set of Doomsday, Heather B. If I put my Glock down on Tuesdays, I'ma rob a bank and give Tracy G's. Hooray!
That's what he do.
Mickey Faculty! Mickey Faculty!
I'm gonna take that shit.
Don't be a co-conspirator, Tracy. Don't be a Cody. Don't be a Cody.
Hip hop is alive! It's alive!
That was fun.
Appreciate
Hip hop
that.
is alive!
Appreciate that.
Hip hop is alive! Manifesting in the one and only Mickey Factz.
Hello.
Yes.
Rap game ain't dead, Heather B.
No, it ain't.
Bars
No, it
count.
They count.
Like Gina Views say, make these niggas rap.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm happy. Shit, man. Man, I'm happy, man. Thank you, Mickey. That was great. I can't wait to listen to that back. Mickey Factz.
Yes, sir. I was Robert Downey Jr. on the set of Doomsday. They'll get that later. They'll get that later. They'll get that later. Don't worry about it. They'll get it later.
They gonna catch it. Come on, man.
They'll get it later. Next, we got Show Rock next.
Oh, okay, you said Chilla, so I'm looking at.
Oh yeah,
I looked at Chilla. He looked at you like, why you looking at me?
Yeah, Chilla. We got
Rocker.
Show Rock.
Come on,
We're gonna put you on that same beat, Show Rock.
New Haven,
All right, cool.
Connecticut.
New Haven, Connecticut.
New Haven, Connecticut.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Okay, all right. New Haven, Connecticut. Y'all still got it?
We got it. We got this.
Why should we pay the rapper, John? Drop a beat on him.
Levels good for you?
Awesome,
Yeah,
Jay.
okay.
What's
Yeah.
up, brother?
Like them levels?
Levels is good.
All right.
Show Rocker. I said, hey, yo. When it comes to these ciphers, I'm a savant. That everybody hate, he could have been a Toussaint. Low mature, I'm so mature, patiently watch. I got them on their knees fast. Guess they making a lot, changing the plot. Like grave robbers and same commas. Say they want the smoke, but it's fake, and nigga, I hate drama. If ain't drama with a proper team, y'all just seen the wave I was on, I got sick. That's what the drama mean. My mama dreamed I'd be successful upon arrival. Your mama dreamed the baby daddy ain't come inside her. I got a jazzy little thing, she let me touch her bottom. Fresh prints on her butt cheeks. I just summertime her. Having way too much fun with it, so come get it. Ken Griffey Sr., my son hit it, I'm done with it. Ray J, Kim K, shorty one wishes to make a sex tape. Maybe save her son's Christmas. I told her you bug tripping. You better tell that little nigga you Jehovah Witness and y'all don't indulge gifting. Nigga, I'm that cold. I know you love it, but it hurts that you can't see me in public, nigga. Ab-soul, a black hippie, I preach peace, but my brass tones got these niggas thinking I'm an asshole. Is that so? Brown skin, talking loud, yeah, that tone. Hailstone on the glass roof, I crack domes. Like the Liberty Bell, don't kiss it and tell. Good Lord, I finesse. Go ahead, sit with this L and see the bigger picture. I'm raising Cain, I'm a chicken stripper. Life short, learn that from a midget stripper. Enter the era of short tempers and tall tales. When niggas scared to do time inside a tall tale. Girls say they see there, but they all sell. Ain't that much that she gon' do for love, Bobby Caldwell. I'm more George Orwell at your doorbell. Animals will pop you for cheap like Corbell. Get you slashed like Cordell, steward of the land. I'm the man, entertaining while you all fail. Quite miserably, my type infantry, proving you gon' get the sweet chin music. I'm in tune with the right symphony. So you gon' get your bell rung, or kids pushed off the roof like a Jezebel tongue. Rocker.
New Haven, stand up! New Haven, stand up!
Wow. Man.
Wow!
Wow.
Man.
We got some hyenas up in here!
Man.
Wow.
We came to rap, Sway. We came to rap.
Yeah, we got Chilla next, man. You know, he
man.
gonna close this thing out.
Chilla,
Chilla got a lot to say, man.
Kingpin.
Chilla got a lot to say. We gonna let Chilla close this out.
Okay, but
We
Show
gonna
Rocker.
Little song.
What the fuck?
Yo. And it's so
Come back.
crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I will.
Come back. All
Tracy
right.
got to acknowledge Haiti. Go ahead, Trace.
Thank you, Billy Talk. Yeah. I appreciate you. No, Rocker, it's insane the timing of that bar about Tucson, because we literally had like a spontaneous Haitian appreciation day for like more than half of the show. So it's crazy. And for those who do not know, yes, Billy Talk, I gotta pull in with just a little extra. The Toussaint that Rocco was referencing as Toussaint Louverture, who was the formerly enslaved man turned revolutionary who led Haiti to its freedom against France. Boom!
Talk.
Talk your Trace.
What year was that, Tracy?
I was so worried they wasn't going to catch that bar.
There you go.
We had a whole celebration of Haiti this morning.
We playing Haitian
For real.
music, all
Everything.
kind of.
Crazy.
Wow.
We dissected Zoe. What is Zoe stand? All the whole
Yeah.
Zoe
And
pound, the
all-
whole.
Sa passe.
You Haitian.
Nah, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not Haitian, though.
and he's still showing love.
Still
damn.
showing love.
Yes.
Yep.
I thought he looked
peoples,
Haitian. All right. Chilla Jones, boy, that dude ain't said shit since y'all start rapping. I just saw him soon as.
I'm just glad to be here, man.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
enjoying enjoying watching my brothers work.
Man, I hope y'all enjoying this time. This is what we've
Right.
been doing for years, man. It's like you come up in here, it's different, man. This ain't no radio show,
not a
bro.
radio show,
This is
man.
different. This is something
This
above
is a
all that.
family gathering.
Yes,
Feel like family,
every
for
time.
sure.
And don't think we don't know who we are. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Facts.
This ain't about that logo. You know, this
Right.
is about this
Right.
and who we
100%.
are in the culture and in the community and have been for decades.
100%.
And we still get excited when exceptional artists come up here like
Yep.
Mickey Factz and Show Rocker and do what y'all just did today.
Yeah.
And after you spit this verse, y'all made me think of something that's been circulating. I'm gonna ask a question. But now I'm championing this right here, Chilla Jones. I've seen his battles. You about to be entertained, ladies and gentlemen. John, drop that beat on him. Oh, that's what we
Oh,
doing?
wow.
Oh
All right.
no. All right.
Yo. 72. TBL, Pendulum Inc.
Sway in the morning.
2 in the morning. Let's go.
Have the beat, Tracy.
Hey. Trying to cipher with me is like being at the lake with your friends, hearing the Jaws theme music start to play and begin. Looking at the waves, seeing something great that might favor a fin, and then thinking that it's safe for a swim. I'm him. Operation Palm Tree in a calm breeze. In other words, wait for the wind. I shouldn't have to say it again. I'm the best by a long shot. I'm feeling like playing in a gym, man. Them writers is in danger. How they cocky with the skill, chill a body in it still. It's a cryogenic chamber, my mind is getting stranger. I got a brain disorder, fair warning for everyone who's a Sway supporter. To the haters, this pain and torture. These rappers ain't coming close like we filed a restraining order. I'm sorta mad, let me explain. This new move producers is doing is just lame. Like how they turn the AI out of nowhere. It's feeling like a 2K rec game. I mean, I respect change, but for me it's partly a detriment. Artificial intelligence gon' start to be prevalent. Record labels trying to get catalogs of these digital avatars to be relevant. No more artist development. Timberland, I love you, but you part of the precedent. And I know your heart is benevolent, but can you imagine hearing a song thinking Suno robbed me? Is that a Pendulum beat? Nah, Suno probably. Pendulum on Suno probably. And when that happens, I hope you don't sue nobody. Hey, how we go from smack DVD to hyping stars writing bars on Chat GPT? Man, enough of these fake leaders. No offense, but this where we need the gatekeepers. Shout out to St. Peter. The OGs being quiet got my faith weaker, cause I remember when pioneers was great speakers. The day I don't say how I feel, you'll hear a new Kendrick single with Drake feature. Man, I can make a star boat like a babe sneaker. You couldn't get rid of chill with a space heater. I'm representing a takeover with straight ether. Yeah, pushing my pen to the brink. Go and sign up at Pendulum Inc. Somebody in here, go send them the link. Jones.
What the fuck just happened?
Some light, man. Let's go.
Hey, man.
We got lions up in here.
Hey, man.
They killed the hyenas. Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones.
Let's go. Let's go.
I remember when pioneers were great speakers.
I remember that. Remember that, right?
My God.
I remember that.
Oh my.
So wait, he answered
It's my
all
question.
the questions.
My question,
that.
everything.
That's why he
I
didn't
remember
say
that.
nothing.
That's why I was like, we gonna wait.
Yo,
I'm here
hey,
for
hey,
it.
Hey, yo, stand up, man.
Right is right,
Stand
yo.
ovation. Can y'all give him a stand up?
Right is right.
Come on, man. Pendulum. Say it twice. Pendulum. Pendulum.
Pendulum.
Twice as nice. Give it up for Show Rocket. Give it up for Show Rocket. Give it up for Chilla Jones. Give it up for Jeff.
Rhymecology.
Give it up for Ra.
Rap
Nice.
And give it up for the legendary.
Big Factz.
Thank you.
Mickey Factz,
Big
ladies
Factz.
and gentlemen.
Long live lyricism.
Right.
You stand up.
Better rhymes.
Yes.
Before we cut out, I just saw something really cool, and watching y'all do this, I think there's something that has to happen. I saw Mos Def said he'll go in the middle of a football field with Black Thought. What do you say? Him, Black Thought.
Man. That was 10 years ago.
That was 10. That was 10. That was 10.
That was 10 years ago.
Oh,
he
I
said
thought that was recent.
Yeah, because
your
King
algorithm messed up,
King Los
son.
reposted it. Shout out to King
Los.
Los.
Oh, okay. Shit, that was 10 years ago.
Okay, so yeah, that was
'Cause
10
of
years
what?
ago.
Your algorithm. Update your phone, bro.
No. Yo,
All right, never mind.
No, King Los.
Don't call yourself a radio host neither.
No.
Add it to the list, nigga.
Oh, I love Heather. I love her. No.
Can you let the guest talk, Heather?
Oh,
Thank you.
Sorry, Mickey Factz.
No,
Go ahead,
you
go
good.
ahead.
We need you at the school.
I was just thinking about that.
King Los, he reposted it.
Oh, okay.
And he was reposting it because Mos Def had mentioned him, and Black thought that they would face anybody. But the very next day, Lupe called me and was like, "What do you want to do?"
I love Lupe, man.
And I said,
be with it.
"Listen, I'm with it." He was like, "All right, call Daylight, and we're gonna issue the challenge."
Oh my God.
So
That's a
Lupe
scary
went out
three.
and issued the challenge, and then like a week later, Mos Def retracted.
What?
A week later, Mos Def.
What do you mean retracted?
So he retracted because he said that was a private conversation that he had after a show that one of his friends had taped, and then he told the person not to put it out online, but the person still put it online.
Okay.
And then it gained traction.
Okay.
And he was like, "Yo, I don't want to do that." You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. All right.
But
Okay.
Lupe,
Lupe, one of my favorite people.
Lupe,
Incredible,
And then
man.
when he
Shout out
sees,
Lupe.
y'all notice lately because Lupe been on the weights and stuff,
Yeah.
and he shows you his techniques and his practice. Whenever I see him, he kind of bullies me a little now. He punches you. Y'all don't get that?
I haven't seen him in a while.
You
but
throw, hey, what up, Sway? He always throws a little punch or something. That's like my little brother. But I noticed that.
yeah,
Anyway.
I mean, But just let you know that
Oh, it's love.
it's love. And whenever it's an issue, that
He's ready.
He's ready, and I get the call right after. So. That's another tough topic for another day.
That's another day. But we got to have y'all back.
Yeah.
And I want to officially say on the air, anytime I get that next invite, I want to be a part of Pendulum and
I
come
got
up
you.
and speak to the students of Pendulum.
amazing.
All right.
It'd be amazing.
And I think Heather will come with me.
Oh yeah.
That would
We
be
would love
amazing.
that.
You should have
that.
saw her
We
face.
need that.
We need Heather.
need that.
We need Heather
Mickey,
there.
you can speak with me directly. Don't call yourself a manager or agent either. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
I ain't paying 10% to everybody. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Beat it.
All right, man. Let's give it up for the crew right here. Pendulum is in the building, man. Great job, man. Mickey, you got the new album coming November 7th.
November 7th, man. One Above All. sign up for Pendulum Inc. Shout out to my NYU students. I think
Yeah,
we're gonna have
so-
Jadakiss pull up to the school
Oh,
next
that's
week.
amazing.
So,
Shout out
you
to
know,
Jada, man.
So yeah, I mean, we're still trucking, we still keeping it going, and just sign up, man. Even if you scared or you feel like you're super nice, there's always ways to improve and get better. And if you've never rapped before, we can get you to be nice. You know what I'm saying? So
Once again, they can sign up where?
penduluminc.com. Send us a DM. Go to the website. Fill out an application. Meet with us. We'll go get on Zoom with you, and we'll walk you through the whole process.
Great job, man. You guys are excellent conversationalists, too. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. Thank you for getting up, making the track.
Absolutely.
Mickey, damn. Woo, boy, they got me excited for the weekend. Come on, man. Fuck. We're going to do some more, man.
You gotta
Yeah.
leave every Friday like that. If
Yeah,
you don't leave
you
like
right.
that, they ain't do their
Yep.
job, man.
That's
Don't-
right.
Yeah, sometimes
fact.
don't call yourself an MC.
That's a fact.
All right, Heather, you want to add that?
Started it.
Okay.
That's how I started, son.
Okay, my bad.